Lads, what up? Bet y'all didn't think I was gonna come back on stream, huh? I told y'all we doing this every day until I feel satisfied financially. And I don't know, it takes a lot to satisfy me financially. Some shit I want to get into too. Zach, what up? Zach, are you proud of me? I told you I was gonna come back on live. I had AI make me his fucking thumbnail. I gotta fix it though. You know, AI, you can't put all your trust in AI sometimes, you know? AI be fucking up. Not too bad, but they be fucking up. Lord, please save her for me. So like I just got up. I don't give a fuck. You about to be hot or wake and bake. That'd be the best part about waking up. The wake and bake. I don't give a fuck about none of that other shit. Just pass me the wake and bake. Oh, hold on, lads. Let me get my other phone so I can see the chat. Hold on. I want to be able to see the chat. Oh yeah. Zach, you rolled up. It's a bunch of shit I want to get into, but it's only right we start like this.
Fucking knife. Let's go.
Zach, this my shit now. Yo, Zach, I listened to this shit mad times yesterday. When I got off a stream, of course I went to sleep. I was dumb tired. But when I got off a stream and I was just like cleaning my room, straightening up stuff, this shit was on repeat. I ain't gonna lie. A sick cunt can get his dick. Yo, this shit just hard.
You say you're about that, I doubt that. If I take an L, cause I'm a bounce back. You say you're a sick cunt, but you're a bitch cunt. You say you're a honey pack, I'll get his dick up. What's the cocaine? Turn a fatty to a skinny cunt. Junkos dancing in the club, getting promiscuous. I try to get $1 out of me, cause you ain't getting none. Even shorty kind, cause I left, I told her suck him up.
Yo, I didn't even notice he was putting Hennessy in a Sprite bottle. What does this mean? I've never seen that before. What does that mean, lads? What does it mean when you put Hennessy in a Sprite bottle? Facts. Me too, Zach. Me too. We about to have a pretty good wake and bake. Yeah, no? It's gonna be a pretty good
like a Niger virgin, cause I keep my lips sealed. Dress the part and wouldn't know just how a brick feels. I could rock a steric, climb a crop and do a big deal. I could drop it up and get him stomped in my Rick heels.
Yo, I fucking love this song, Zach. Yo, Zach, you made me fall in love with this song.
Must have forgot where I'm from in these heady slims. In the houses, I feel like a bam in my element. You would let one pace that was affordable and sourceless. You tell a war stories, just a story, yeah.
I doubt that. And then it's like every verse was fire. Yeah, they got a Zach. Come on, Zach. You know I fucking love you. Yes, let's react to the documentary about these guys. I didn't even know these guys had a documentary. Now see, now you talking, Zach. See? Now we talking my language. We turn my light together. Yeah, Zach. Yeah, Zach. What's the documentary called?
If I take an ill, cuzzy, I'ma bounce back. You say you're a sick cunt, but you're a bitch cunt. You say you're a honey back, I'll get it sticker. What's the cocaine? Turn a fatty to a skinny cunt. Junkos dancing in the club, getting promiscuous. I try to get a dollar.
You know I love him. He's my favorite. Yeah, yo, lad. I was on TikTok and one of my TikTok, mind you, this one of my, and it's so crazy, lad, because at first I thought this was one of my like my delusional girls, because like bitches don't be want to let you go and shit, so they like be making those type of fake pages. Because this person would just always check my story, just always just show me mad love. And sometimes I don't know. Sometimes I'd be doubtful. I'd be like, this person really love me, or this just one of my stalking ass bitches. But long story short, it was actually one of the lads. And they wrote me a bunch of news. It was like, yo, it's getting crazy in Australia. And I'm like, I ain't gonna lie, getting crazy sounds crazy. It's always crazy in Australia. That's a fact. I mean, like, it's crazy everywhere, right? But getting crazy, come on now. Australia, give it up crazy. So yeah, but definitely a bunch of news we gotta react to because that's just a little crazy. Biggest crash out. What? Why they call him a crash out? He's or is he a crash out? Ah, is he a crash out? Oh my goodness, he's a crash out. Okay, let's react to it. Zach, I love your soul. I'm so glad you're up. TT, of course I'll be up. This is a decent time for us to be up. And that's why I'm up too with you guys. Mm-mm. Okay. Biggest crash out. Oh, I can't wait to watch this shit. Cause I don't think he's a crash out, bro. He's so cool. But why they calling him a crash? Oh my god, everyone, every documentary they're calling him a crash out. Okay. Yeah, they said it's overnight shootings, so much fucking shootings. All right, here goes the crash out, allegedly.
Who
Shout out to FF News. I don't know why FF News just sound crazy to me. Listen, lads, man. This shit just, you gotta, yeah, I tell people all the time, bro. Just stay prayed up. Just stay prayed up. It's the only thing you can do, bro. Just stay prayed up. You know? I know I do my hood vlog series, outside with TT series. I don't necessarily want to call it a hood vlog series because I feel like I do everything as far as the outside with TT series goes. And long story short, it's be a bunch of grown men hating on me. Like, oh, or maybe they're hating on the person that I'm interviewing. Who knows? But this morning, mind you, it's 5 o'clock in the morning. I woke up to a grown ass man saying something crazy in my comments. Talking about, yo, stop it, five, and da 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 da. First of all, gangbanger. Like, what are you talking about? So I don't gangbang. So calm the fuck down. It's like they be trying to take the anger out on the wrong people. Go kill yourself in your neighborhood. You know what I mean? Don't come over here with the bullshit, okay? Go have fun killing each other. This is what the fuck you guys do. It's fun to you. You guys are keeping score. You guys are killing each other and keeping scores and dancing around about it. You know what I mean? Like, y'all signed up for that life. I didn't sign up for that life. So I had to tell them, like, calm down, gangbanger. This ain't that. You know? Like, what the fuck be wrong with these niggas at? Like, calm the fuck down. Like, relax. Anyway, let's get to this.
chops the genre, bro? It's the same.
Fortune.
I sold him coke and I said it was ket, but the ket wasn't coke, bro. I think it was fen.
Accident.
What? Yo, lads, what the hell did he just say? Lads. Lads, what the hell did he just say, bro? Bro said I sold him coke. He didn't want the coke, so I sold him. What?
Fortune.
I sold him coke and I said it was ket, but the ket wasn't coke, bro. I think it was fen.
Accidents do happen. Sometimes the person serving you does get it wrong.
Yeah. If I get a chain and it's got diamonds in it, that shit's gonna be fake, bro.
I'm fucking weak.
What are your vices?
A lot of cocaine, looking out the window, police search warrant paranoia, Winfield Gold 25 pack, bro.
Yeah.
Oh shit, he's from Sydney? Yo, lads, why I didn't know? I mean, I knew he was an underground Aussie artist, but I didn't know he was from Sydney. Yo, he from the towns. He from the towns like you and I. TT, you not from Sydney. Who said I'm not? Fuck you talking about?
We're just in the whip heading back. We have secured the Winfield Original Sun Gold. What do we get? We go with the 30 pack?
30 pack today, bro.
Yo, what's that, lads? What's that, lads? What's that? That looks good. What's the sun gold? What's that?
We're just in the whip heading back. We have secured the Winfield Original Sun Gold. What do we get? We go with the 30 pack?
30 pack today, bro.
You think Mads that we just went and saw was getting involved in the tobacco wars?
That's why he was paranoid we were filming. He's like, what is going on here?
Oh,
I think he thought we were going to try and fucking get him on current affair, bro.
Criminal gangs are importing tons of illegal tobacco into Australia at a price that undercuts cigarettes sold legally with tax included.
Shouts out to everyone waging war in the tobacco industry, though, driving the price down for the everyday smoker.
Cunts are dying over it, bro. Like,
But they die so that we can smoke.
I'm fucking weak. Niggas said they die so we can smoke. I mean, you know.
We respect their sacrifice. All right, yeah, dude, show me the kind of fit again.
You
know what we're rocking?
Okay, Zach said those are SIGs. People really be going mad hard in Australia for tobacco, which is so crazy. Oh, I have this box. This what is it? Wheat. This right here. I got this. Max had gave this to me. If I'm not mistaken, it's still in my cabinet too, by the way.
To shit, forced to wipe every motherfucking day, bro.
Hoodles, cunt. Hoodles, cunt. Hoodles, cunt. Get stopped, cunt.
First thing that comes to mind when you hear Fortune.
Legend in the making, bro.
I think you should get your money up.
Most fucking sickest cunt in the fucking scene in Sydney, bro.
you need steroids, bro. Fuck your liver. You want to be aesthetic now or you want to grind it out and be aesthetic when you're 50?
Bro, the way he evolved, bro.
I don't hate gays, bro, but just don't do it near me.
He used to do more like melodic stuff, but now he's doing some more new shit.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie. Fortune just seems like his personality just so loud. Like, you could tell it's just never a dull moment with him.
I'm not sure how he is with the bitches, because I know he's not single, so I can't be talking on that one.
Oh, that's his shorty?
Is he your man? Is it official? Like,
It was just official, I think, a few days ago. They were trying to take statements from the police. Yeah, they're like, are you guys together? And I was like, well, it became official in that moment. So I thought it was really organic.
do you remember the first time you guys went on a date?
Yeah, read up, bro. I took her to like this fucking random street. I was like, oh, just wait here. Like, I'm seeing someone. I pulled like a bunch of bread out.
You want to fix him.
Yeah, even friendships, I have this tendency to
Girl, I don't know. I don't feel like she's strong enough. You know what I mean? I feel like the type of lifestyle, the rock star lifestyle that Fortune lived, you know what I mean? I don't feel like she's strong enough. You feel what I'm saying? Like, even me, like, I don't go for the girls that's easily going. As much as I like my woman to submit, I can't stand an overly submissive bitch. Like, my bitch she gotta have a mind of her own. She gotta be willing to argue with me. She gotta be willing to fight me. Shit, we two bitches. That's not domestic violence. It's just two bitches fighting. Follow me. Understand what I'm saying? So, like, she gotta be able to hold it the fuck down. You know what I mean? This, I don't know. What y'all think? She just give me like, you know what I mean? She just give me like pushover, like, you know what I mean? Like, he's definitely fucking mad bitches on her. Come on, lads. Come on, lads.
kind of feel like I'm a fixer-upper, and I'm like, I shouldn't do that. But I think he also helps me out, so it's like a balance.
You have $100?
I actually do.
See, bro? I told you, bro.
Right there, can you see it?
It's $100. She's holding her man down.
Thanks. I went to private school, bro, because my mom used to watch a lot of Real Housewives, so she was like, he needs to do this. And my dad grew up in Doonside, so he was a bit of like a hood rat. And then I was like to my dad, I don't want to go
Yo, what's Dune side, lads? Zach, what's Dune side? You know, I like knowing what the fuck I'm watching.
Private school anymore. I went to public school and just fucked my life up, bro.
I like that, the trauma.
Had to. If there's no trauma, bro, what am I gonna rap about?
What are we doing tonight?
We got a show tonight. Going to the Aura Farm and I'm leaving, bro.
Are you going to be on any substances tonight, or?
Only Anavar and testosterone, bro. I was gonna run the molly, but I gotta be safe with my heart, bro. I don't wanna die.
Yo, lads, you heard what he said? I gotta be safe with my heart. I don't want to die. That's some important shit right there, okay? Sometimes mixing a whole, not even sometimes, it's never safe to mix a whole bunch of drugs. I don't care what Juice WRLD said. The fuck? Like, come on now. May he rest in peace, but like, you gotta learn from niggas' mistakes. All them different type of drugs and all them different type of pills and a whole bunch of one set of pills. It's just, come on, it's too much. Your heart get the racing uncontrollably. It's not that serious. And I ain't gonna lie, how do these niggas be on drugs? And it's like, what y'all niggas escaping from? Yo, lad, it's so crazy you said that because I have Hooligan. He just dropped like what, 2 days ago, 5 days ago. I don't know because is he still in jail or is he out? Free my son Hooligan, man. Oh, that's what. I bet that's fire.
All right, bro. I just saw you go over there and talk to a homie. It looked like a bit of a transaction.
I got Panadols, bro. I get a headache when I'm on stage, so I gotta take it.
All right, so they don't look like regular Panadol?
Panadol Rapid.
How you feeling?
Bro, I'm fucking gacked, bro.
Are you rolling?
Bro, I'm ready to perform. I'm ready for smoke. I'm ready for it all, bro.
There's tings in here.
I gotta miss this, bro.
How do you avoid that? I mean, you guys haven't really been tested yet.
If you don't know, now you know.
Exactly. How do you avoid that? It hasn't, like, you know what I mean? Like, how you avoid that, bro? How do you avoid that, lads? That's what I said, bro. Whatever girl I get with, she gotta know when the money coming in, OD, and I'm in Amsterdam somewhere, and I'm in Australia somewhere, I'm cheating on you. Oh, but to make it better, I'll even break up with you, and then we can get back together after the fact. But either way, if you think I done grind hard my whole life just to fuck you for the rest of it, you're bugging. You're bugging. Like, that doesn't make sense.
Chillin' in the car cause it's late life. Shorty looking like a bad bitch. Is he pressing? I done talk about my last bitch cause he's pressing. Get the money in elastic, start spending.
You know how the fuck we do, bro.
One, two, three.
I was jogging in the Pyrex Phantoms. Hopping on this shorty
Yo, he's cool too. I like him.
while I'm puffing on the camel.
Tell me about Fortune. How'd you find him?
He found me, bro. He found me, bro. I remember, like, the boys were like, bro, I got this kid, he's like us. And I was, like, mad weary, because we've been doing this shit for a minute, so, like, I hate letting new people in and shit. Told him to pull up to the show, bro, he bodied it. And then I listened to his music after, I'm like, nah, this cunt's hard. This cunt's hard as fuck. It's out there right now.
It was so crazy that y'all call each other cunts and be dead ass. Like that shit is cool. Like, because cunt is a disrespectful word. But, like, the lads can use it in a positive way too. Like, he's a fucking crazy cunt. He's a dedicated cunt. He's a smart cunt. You be like, what, nigga? He just insulted me and gave me a compliment all in one.
On a fucking Dexy going crazy.
He is on a Dexy. How'd you go for it?
I'm so fucking dialed, bro.
I was a child like saying they straight
He has a lot of promise. What could we see as maybe being his downfalls?
I think throughout this film, you'll see what potentially could be his downfall, or it might even be his superpower, bro. That boy loves it. That boy loves it.
What does he love?
Rickadine.
So where are we?
We're about to go on live stream. OnlyFans. I'm pouring up right now.
What? Wait, what is happening? I think his downfall is definitely drugs, bro. Like, it's definitely drugs, bro. But that's most of these artists' downfall. But I think it's not necessarily a downfall if he's still up.
He has a lot of promise. What could we see as maybe being his downfalls?
I think throughout this film, you'll see what potentially could be his downfall, or it might even be his superpower, bro. That boy loves it. That boy loves it.
What does he love?
Rickadine.
So where are we?
What's rickety?
Oh, we're about to go on live stream. OnlyFans. I'm pouring up right now.
She told me that she love me, bro, I couldn't really care. If you ask me where I found her, like I found her over there. Where the bin is, I'm trying to run the business. I'm smoking fucking winnies.
What have I been on in this doco? Molly, Dexys, Lean. What do you reckon we do next?
What does it taste like?
Have a sip.
Nah, if he sipped that shit, he gangster. This the most gangster journalist we've seen on YouTube.
It's nice, bro.
It's actually quite refreshing. Wow. All right.
Oh, he's gangster. TT, would you have done it? Duh, the fuck, but I'm just saying.
Are you Tasmanian?
Yeah.
And what year the show coming out?
It's me, Golo, Miguel's coming tomorrow, and then I've got like Fortune, my little youngin, and like this guy FF News is like doing this doco on us.
It's Big Forge.
Yeah, man. We're out here, Tasmania incest. Yeah. Criminal slang, back in the day. Bush that niggas, poor without money. You're bushed. If you're gonna run up on someone, like back in the day, I'm gonna draw you. I just drawed you, now you're bushed.
Hey, yo, now you're bushed? I don't know why that just sounds crazy. I don't know.
I draw to thy victim, and he's now thy bushed.
On this episode, Fortune learns how to read.
Is he on shrooms right now? Did he take the shrooms already?
Yeah, they haven't got him.
Just thinking up with the plug right now. Yo, bro. Hello? Oh.
Sorry about that. There's the two individuals, and then fuck, just smash that.
Sick cunt.
Sup, lad?
I got a swag when I step, yeah. Whoa, why? Yeah, water. Ooh, why? I got a swag when I step. Whoa, yeah. Good wood around my neck.
Oh, lad, this one sound fire too. But yo, lad, hold on. I'm gonna put something on real quick. I'll be right back. I gotta go feed Buttercup, and I gotta wipe her off because I think she just had an accident. Y'all see how she do me, lads? Y'all see how she do me? Hold on, this shit getting good. Hold on, I'm gonna put this on, and I'll be right back. By the time this come off, I'll be back. I'll be right back, lads. BRB. I won't be long. Don't give up on me. I'm gonna let this play because that's how you know I'll be back. Yeah, that story's crazy. Did you guys hear about that in Australia, lads? Insane story. All right, let's get back into it. What? Yo, lads, I don't recommend you do that shit. I don't know. It's just any type of thing that gets you high that only costs you what, these $3 or even $10. I don't know. I just don't recommend. What the hell? What is that? Yo, you know they're all like out of their fucking mind, bro. They're zooted like there's no tomorrow, bro. Them niggas look like they a good time, yo, lads. Connect me with them. They look like they know how to have a good time. We no audio. Wait, hold on. We got no audio. Hold on 1 second. What's up, lads? All right, let me see. All right. Let me test it.
Look, first question, is there any money on that Mikey?
Hold on, lads. I'm testing on audio. I ain't even gonna hold you, lads. I had to blow my nose, but we back. We back. Audio seems to be fine. Drop a comment if anything changes. Let's get it.
We're down here live in the trap house. There's about 50 individuals in here. A lot of them look like they have criminal history. So we're just going to see if we can make it out alive.
The newsroom. With the newsroom.
Yo, Four, where we at, baby?
Bro, in fucking Melbourne, cunt.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie. The newsroom, he seemed cool as fuck, yo. Where he from, lads? I want to watch more of his documentaries.
We're with the niggas that hold the key to the city.
Come on, brother. We outside with George and Fortune, nigga. Holding it down C block, fucking 9 side, nigga. Yeah. Shit. Lonely soldiers on top, nigga. Fuck out of here with you goofy niggas. Hey.
What the fuck is happening? Is he Aboriginal? Oh, I know. You said Fortune is Aboriginal, right?
Hey, Brad, who's on top? Say Fortune and George. We're handing out headbutts.
All right, so we're in the backseat of the Uber. There's a lot going on. We're on the way to the club. It's probably the first time I felt unsafe.
Hey, fuck you, nigga. I don't give a fuck. You want to jump in the car?
But we're rolling with it. We're gonna see where it goes. Say, Tom,
Why, my boys?
you got that 16?
Don't fuck with gangers. Don't fuck with gangers. Don't fuck with gangers. They'll pop your shoelaces. They'll burn your clothes. They'll take your racks. They will call the cops and tell you where the stash is at.
And then charge you for a rape case.
Fortune's in Burn City. Where's the pipe at?
Right now, they're trying to extort the Uber driver into taking.
No, I ain't gonna lie. This is probably the best vlog we've ever seen on this channel. Like, it's kind of like similar to my Harlem vlog, but a little bit more extreme. And my Harlem vlog with VAR, to be specific, but it's a little bit more extreme. Like, this shit is fire, actually. Like you can tell they just being themselves, but this shit mad authentic. Like,
A shot. The guy in the middle has been dubbed the Hood Mr. Beast. He's handing out pineapples 50s to every single person.
Hello.
This Uber driver.
wait, what's pineapple 50s, lads? Wait, what's pineapple 50s? They must be cheap if he just handing them out. I'm just saying, like, you wouldn't hand out a lot of money just and be still around in the hood, you feel me? Like,
The Uber driver into taking a shot. The guy in the middle has been dubbed the Hood Mr. Beast. He's handing out pineapples 50s to every single person.
Hello.
This Uber driver fucking hates us right now, bro. And like, I feel for him, bro. Whoever booked this Uber is gonna get the worst review. Hey, we about to head in the show. Lonely Soldiers, Melbourne shit, Jerome, most valid white nigga. He can go to any hood. Any hood. Jerome can go to any hood, man.
most valid white nigga? What is happening? Yo, Zay. Yo, this shit funny as fuck. What? I never heard of that. Like, I mean, we say it. You know what I mean? Like, niggas say shit like that. Like, yo, we calling white people niggas and shit. But that shit funny to hear it. Like,
I'm here with Jaws. There's a mad two-man energy in here right now.
It's not a restricted two-man, it's like a universal two-man.
Yeah.
You know what, it's all up for the taking.
I think there's a little two-man in all of us.
That shit should be scripture. That should be written.
yo, imagine going to one of their performances. That shit is probably fire. They probably be handing out drugs for real, like just all type of shit. And if they not handing out drugs, they recommend you come to the show high as fuck, cause they're high as fuck, and their energy is gonna bounce off of your high as fuck energy. Not everybody just high as fucking happy.
In the Bible, that's like James 4 verse 8.
Think about it. Think about it.
Straight from Southwest Sydney to Melbourne, like, let's roll. Pull your phone down, yo, shit, I think I'm released.
Hey, call me fuck, man.
Yo, this shit is fire. What song is this, lads? I ain't gonna lie, I love the energy that they bring, bro. They just, even if they are ODing, like, you know, they wilding with their lifestyle, they're functional about it. So I believe eventually they'll slow down, you know, because they're functional. There's nothing more, I guess, intriguing, you could say, about a functional addict. Like, bro just did mad Aussie lean, which I don't recommend. Popped a few pills, which I don't recommend. And he's able to perform with his bros and get back to business. Now, I don't know how long his body will be able to take such hits to it, but, you know, he's old enough and wise enough to realize when he's ODing. I hope so. Pineapple is a $50 note. Wait, so he's just giving out $50? Is that what that means?
Hey, call me fuck, man.
on an empty stomach, my head is spinning, I'm sick as fuck. No 4G artists, the sickest cunt. I eat coochie every day for my lunch. I'm at sushi every day, run it up. Eat sushi every day, fucking bum. Washed up raps trying to steal my swag, and it makes me sick, cause on my mum. Ayy, spot the Kamaga, and I can't feel my mate.
Who the fuck's got money? Who the fuck's got money? What are you saying there? First time over?
Alright,
What are we doing? Oh, I don't want to be in an interview, man. I'm anxiety, I'm stressing.
already?
Yeah.
We haven't even started yet.
What are you gonna ask me? I need like.
It's about Fortune. What do you like about Fortune? You fuck with his music?
Yeah.
Yeah, fake Fortune fan.
Smooth. Everyone's donating. Sick cunt, bro. Fortune.
Stay in touch.
I'm going city.
Nah, you're a good guy. You're a good guy. Where's Fortune?
I'm gonna go to Frankston. Woke me up at 7 a.m. with the leader of Lean.
A leader?
Yeah. Alright, fellas, we just linked up. It's Monday morning. Where's Fortune? Big four. All I know is when me and you went back to the Brib at 2 a.m. and Little Dirk was playing on the TV, it's a wrap. They were kind of huddled around in like a homage to Dirk. He did go foraging for more supplies early on in the morning, and he didn't have anything to barter with. So there's some outstanding debit in Melbourne Monday morning.
Where's my money? Let me know where it at. You still owe me. I think I can forget that. Hashtag fortunate, bro. I hope that you're fortunate enough to pay me my money.
What have you observed over the last couple?
Wait, time out. Whoa, this is taking a turn. So he just did a show and he can't pay his plug? What is happening? I hope he's not smoking all his money up. Like, come on. You can't smoke up all your money. Like, come on. I know sometimes it be hard, you know. There's times where I spend my last on weed. I'm not proud of it. It's unacceptable. I no longer move that way. I'm gonna be honest with you. This is not cool. This is not okay. It sounds like he's smoking his money away. I don't like this. And now you owing a plug. That shit looking bad, bro.
Couple of days, because his girlfriend has officially left.
What about that? I think that might be a bit of a reason for this right now. So he came home, woke me up at 7 a.m. with the leader of Lean and said, yo, do you want any? And I said, get the fuck out of my room, you little shit.
Is that full for?
No, no. It was like that, like up to there.
I'm about to go to hospital, yeah. Bro, my organs are fucked from the keto and the coke on the weekend. Hey, it was a good ass night, bro.
Fucking no, bro. Thank you for pulling up, cuz.
Bro said I'm about to go to the hospital. You know, my lungs are done. You know, my organs are done. But yet it's still, you saying it was a good night? I mean, I don't know. I don't want to end up in a hospital. I don't think that makes for a good night. To me, that makes it a tragic night. A good night, I broke my phone. That's a good night. Oh, I might have lost my friend somewhere on some hangover shit. Now you got to find your friend. That's a good night, assuming you find your friend. But ending up in a hospital, nah, bro. I ain't feeling that shit, bro. Not at all. Zach said, I'm still here, TT. I'm just doing some stuff, starting a new job tomorrow, getting organized. Congratulations, Zach. I hate starting a new job, but you got this. And don't worry, you ain't going to be there long. Pretty soon we're finna get this money. You know what I mean? I'm going to be traveling to Australia. Your ass going to be traveling to America. All that work and shit, we going to be doing what we want to do for work. We ain't going to be listening to them niggas. And all them jobs I had during the summer, I quit all them shits. Niggas could suck my dick. Punk ass jobs. I can't stand jobs. Like, why we can't just like, I don't know, figure it out ourselves? Well, you know what's so funny? I don't even think it's the jobs that we don't like. It's the pay. It's not for nothing, bro. If niggas told me, yo, we give you $60 an hour to work at McDonald's, I promise you I'll be putting salt on somebody's fries. That ass. So it just be the pay for real.
I think we're about to head to Coburg.
Because, I don't know, I'm just not going to drink it.
No one's
I'm weird.
about Jake.
Drink your tea, cunt.
Oh, she hung up.
How was she for?
That was good. She's supposed staying in the fucking.
What?
This is an Airbnb with young bands.
If he has a Hellcat, you're fucked.
Bro. Wait.
Nah, wait, time out. He just said his girl is somewhere with young bands. Who the fuck is young bands? Nah, bro. I wish my bitch would. Fuck you. Are you fucking dumb? I wouldn't even crash out to the point where I'd be like, man, I'm about to pull up and drag you out that bitch. I'd just be like, I bet. Have a good life with that nigga, young bands, cause you ain't never gonna fuck with me again. I ain't even gonna crash out about that bitch. Cause why would I crash out about a bitch who chilling with another nigga? That make me look stupid. I'm like, have a good time with that nigga. And next, and then I just next her. Just next a bitch. A lot of niggas act like they can't next a bitch. Man, how much pussy it is in the world. And if that don't work, I just fuck around with mine. You feel what I'm saying?
Why is she staying at the Airbnb with young bands?
I didn't even want to know.
Yeah.
I love this song.
This song's hard.
I got all kind of drugs for when I get low.
Nah, this shit do sound hard though. I ain't gonna lie. Shout out to Young Ben.
I got all kind of drugs for when I get lonely. I got all kind of drugs.
When you were on the phone to her, did she describe the accommodation as a telly?
Airbnb.
Okay, well, she's not speaking the vernacular of someone that's cheating. If she was like, yo, we're about to hit the telly, I think there might be cause for concern.
What's vernacular mean?
What are we about to do right now?
A tea ceremony. I'm about to cleanse all the bad.
Nah, she's a whore. I'll let that bitch go. I don't give a fuck. Brother, mommy. Fuck you mean? You in an Airbnb with a nigga that's lit. Fuck you doing in this Airbnb, nigga? Oh, but it's so hot. You can't come outside. Get the fuck out of here. That bitch is getting cracked, bro. And if she ain't getting cracked, she might as well get cracked, because that's what it looks like. It looks like you're getting cracked, so you might as well get cracked. Because in my mind, you done got cracked. So at that point, you might as well just get your shit off.
Shit that I've done this weekend out of me.
I mean, this is cool. I like that they do this because it's kind of like a detox. But the fact that they literally do this and then be back on that same bullshit hours later is a little, a little concerning. You feel me? Because it's like they're gonna do all of this, detox their bodies, detox their soul. I'm assuming ask for forgiveness and then go do the same dumb shit. That's a little crazy.
All right, I'm here with O-Boy and James. We just finished up the tea ceremony. How do you think the boys did?
I think they did terrific.
I feel like some of the debauchery from the weekend has left your body now.
Yeah, for about the next hour until it enters again.
Yo, Zach, I just got your comment. I don't know about you lucky is with family, because I don't know. You know what they say about family and business. You know, it's usually like a gray area there, you know? Family and money don't usually work well together. Usually. But we're going to pray that this works perfectly in your favor. But I will give you some advice. If you start to see it not working well in your favor, start to look for another job. Just walk away before it gets ugly, you know? Because, like, no one wins in a family feud. TT, that's corny. Yeah, but it's the truth.
Okay. Can't really run from the come down, I feel. How did you feel about some of the instruments that they use in there? There was like some flutes and...
Bro, the accordion was like Beethoven shit, bro. I started harmonizing with him, bro.
Yeah, right.
I was just like trying to like make it hit.
Was it?
We'll get Don on it.
Do you feel like you were really able to disconnect?
Couldn't. I was trying to forget shit. It's just like...
It's hard.
And then community corrections called me while I was there, and then they called my dad.
There's a lot going on in the world of fortune right now.
And now for this week's episode of World of Fortune.
Just put your hands out where I can see them. What's that? Keep your hands where I can see them.
Hey. What the fuck? What happened? How did we end up here?
Right, at this stage, you're under arrest for possession of a prohibited weapon. You don't have to say or do anything that you do not want to.
I was driving past the scene of a shooting, pulled me over. They found a weapon in the car.
Did you snitch?
But I had to. You can only snitch when it's for your own safety. So just dog a cunt out for my own safety. Shout out Johnny Chops.
It really is hard for you to kind of just disconnect. There's so much going on. Shorty's with young bands right now, the telly.
I'm fucking weak. Niggas saying Shorty getting cracked. Yo, innocent, what up? Let's urge, lads. Yo, this shit got me dying, son. Niggas say your Shorty getting cracked by young bands. Police just pulled you over. Niggas is calling you a snitch. It look like you smoking away all your money. I mean, like, take this as a lesson. Don't smoke away all your money and choose the right bitch. There should be no reason why you dating a bitch that's at an Airbnb with another nigga. It's a helicopter. Damn, at 6 in the morning? The fuck? That's crazy. But yeah.
And then
I actually forgot about that.
Oh my God, hey twin.
where are you now?
I'm like on my way to Miami. ATL ho.
When we were in Melbourne, there was a situation where like you found out that you were staying at Young Band's Airbnb. It kind of rocked your boat a
Oh
little.
really? Yeah. Nah, I did tell him. I was like, bro, I'm gonna be around certain people, but I was like, you have full trust in me. Like, I'm with my friends.
Yeah, you sound fucking dumb. You got full trust in me. Shut the fuck up. I don't trust your ass at all. Fuck you talking about? I don't even trust your ass a smidge of a bit.
Friends, you know what I mean? But I think he also did get a bit upset.
What was the band situation? Were you loyal?
I was loyal to loyal to the max. Like, no. But I can see why he'd be like stressing. But no, we were just hanging out with them. Usually, like if I'm hanging out with people, like we're just trying to finesse. It's not that deep.
But you on your way to Miami. The fuck you think she about to be doing in Miami? Yo, Innocent, have a safe flight. Enjoy Melbourne. Make sure you chill with the Aboriginals. You know, they be having a good time. You feel me? According to what I be reacting to and shit. Shout out to my Aboriginals. Word, the most hectic food comes from Melbourne. Yo, Innocent said Melbourne got the better food. I don't know, man. You know, me being from Mount Druitt and shit. I don't be putting nobody over my city for real.
Yeah. The second one. Yeah. I was like watching a live shit. It's not powerful.
Shit, follow me like shit king.
Huh?
Yo, Colt, is it Colt Shata or is it just Shata?
What? Survived. I'm gonna go back. Fuck, man. I'm overthinking it.
Alright, 4. So last night.
Yup.
Let's do a little bit of a catch up. So when we first started this, you and your shorty had just gotten together. But she's gone away now. She's in America. So
Yes. I seen her in a Lambo. I was gonna crash out.
When Shorty broke my heart, I was crying in the pokies.
I wasn't.
I'm fucking weak. I mean, shit, we all go through it. So I can't even, but I don't know. I don't be tripping off that shit for real. Like, you know what I mean? I might be like, damn, that's how I got done. You know what I mean? That shit hurt my feelings, but I be over that shit in about 3 days or maybe a week. Sometimes a month, but that shit, man, these bitches, are you fucking dumb? Just get another one. Like, just get another one. I'm telling you, bro, just get another one. Niggas be making it seem like it's hard. No, nigga, it's hard when your bum ass is trying to get another bitch in the same hood that the last bitch came from. Nah, bro. I ain't never fuck with 2 of the same bitches in the same hood. You fucking dumb. Next bitch, nigga, next. I'm moving on. I'm gonna find better. I don't give a fuck if I gotta go on TikTok. I don't give a fuck if I gotta pay for it. I don't give a fuck. I'm moving on from your ass. One way or another. Because what I ain't gonna do is be stuck on you. Know what I mean? You know, niggas that fuck. All right, you go through a heartbreak. You probably talk about that shit one time on the track. One time on the track. You got niggas go through a heartbreak, like Drake, bitch ass, make a whole album about a bitch. Like, I'm not making a whole album about you, bitch. I'm out my feelings. Are you fucking dumb? Cause I'm already moving on talking about the next bitch. Like, what?
My feelings about it for a minute, but that's like standard, bro. It's just about how long you sit in your feelings for, bro.
If she cheating, that's the way it is. If she cheating, that's the way it is.
At the end of the day, bro, she's gonna hustle some nigga, bro, and send him broke and then come back, give me some money, bro. So it's chill. You're real as fuck and I love you. You're the GOAT.
I'm fucking weak. Nigga says, yo, this nigga pimping out his bitch, bro. But in this case, he pimping out herself, really. He just, you know what I mean? He just co-signing it, you heard? But she really pimping out herself for real when you think about it. Yo, nigga say, yeah, that bitch gonna go in the corner and she gonna come back with the money that she made, pretty much. And not for nothing, which rapper was she around in Miami? Because she look like a fucking baby. Like, these rappers be on some weird ass shit. I wouldn't even want that bitch in my Lamborghini. Make this fucking high school out of my fucking Lambo. The fuck? What the fuck is happening with this story? I was wondering what the fuck was on his head. Like, it was taking me some time to put shit together. Why the fuck does he have a belt on his head, lad? Like, what's happening?
You just can't be a hater, bro. The bro's got swag, you know what I mean? He's got the juice, and if we don't jack it, we don't jack it. But with Fortune, it's like we see talent, we see hunger. It's that black and white, you know what I mean? Fortune, when you watch this back, my brother, keep doing your thing. I'm proud of you, gang.
Shota.
Yes, Sirski.
It's the last studio session.
Damn, bro. Gonna miss his cunt, bro. Adopting four was a crazy journey, bro.
Yeah. There was like a situation the other day where his girlfriend might have been in a photo with someone in LA in like a Lambo or...
I think he saw Shorty posted up in a Lambo. You know how it goes, bro. Location off. Lambo truck. Account disabled.
The language starts changing. Hotel starts being telly.
Yeah, so start seeing some Atlanta YNs jump on the FT and say some crazy shit.
You hear the distant screech of a Hellcat.
Yo, whose mans is this? You start hearing some shit like that? Damn, bro. Look at him, so innocent and just enjoying himself. Paul's only 20, bro. He needs a canon moment. And this might be it. If you're in this life...
Oh, he's only 20. Well, that makes sense.
Style, bro, you gotta be a soldier, man, and he's a fucking soldier. We've all been through that same thing, bro. Business as usual.
There's been many girls and many trap houses. Paul would have been in many a trap house with someone's girl, and so it's just a circle of life, really.
The circle of trap, bro. The circle of trap, bro.
That's it.
Everything you see is real.
Yeah.
You've watched this whole documentary, you've seen Four, you've seen the ups and downs, and you hear the music, it's all authentic with him. With all of us, it's all authentic.
Yeah.
Some last leaving words, I guess, is YOLO. Post that cringe video, eat what the fuck you want to eat, and date that high schooler. You know what I mean? YOLO type shit.
Yeah. All right, bro, we'll leave it there. My man, thank you so much, bro. I appreciate it.
I'm trying to stack my money, watch it pile up.
Bro, he's only 20. He got mad growing to do. Innocent said, who are these fools? Not innocent, they mad cool. I'm telling you, they mad cool. Like, they like the younger generation. Imagine like Wu-Tang when they were younger and they just were mad cool and chilling. Excuse me, Buttercup, relax. You know what I mean? That's what they kind of remind me of, like Wu-Tang, like a younger version of Wu-Tang. Not the lyrics. Not the lyrics, but you know. Like the wildness, the craziness, the I don't give a fuckness. You know? All right. So moving on, lads. Hooligan. Time to get into some music. Hooligan Hefts. Yo, why nobody? I didn't know Hooligan was out of jail. Like, I'm not even trying to be funny. Like, I probably think I'm dead trying to be funny. Like, oh, TT trying to be funny. Nah, I dead ass ain't know that hooligan was out of jail. Or did he record this in jail? Oliver, what up? What up, lad? I told y'all I'm on live every day around these times. Every day around these times. Zach, let me know when you get the when they give you your schedule. Let me know what time is best for you. Because then I work around your schedule. Because to keep the chat active. Because the live ain't shit without the chat. That's a fact. Especially now that we got the chat on the screen. We look gangster, you know what I mean? Gotta have the chat. The chat gotta look lit on the side. If it don't look lit, I look lame, lads. Don't make me look lame. You gotta put the chat gotta be moving, and shit gotta look lit. I'm about to make it smaller to make it look more lit, until we actually get up there. Listen, we gotta do what we gotta do, lads. The better the chat, how it looks, the more people want to engage. I think. I don't know. But anyway, is Hooligan out of jail? Let me know. I could have sworn Hooligan was in jail. Oh, so he wasn't in jail this whole time? In the sense that Hooligan been out. I must be mistaking him with Mozzie. I'm probably mistaking him with somebody. Or A Honcho. I could be mistaking him with A Honcho. I'm mistaking him with somebody, but I could have sworn, like, wasn't he cool with somebody? And then they started beefing. Who was it? Am I tripping?
Yeah, I still go to war with my own brain. Grind up a new strain, spark one up and then the mood change. And I've been playing all season, not a few games. Still with the same brothers, eating since
Fire. I be playing all seasons, not a few games. Hold on. Hooligan Heft is in his fucking bag. Nah, he been out. Okay, so I'm mistaking him from somebody. Okay. All right. Well, you know what? I like that Hooligan is out, staying out, healthy, still getting to it. Hopefully that street beef don't NASA. That's who I'm confusing him with. NASA Nova. Okay. I had a feeling I was confusing my Australian artist for a second. Cause I'm like Hooligan. Hooligan, he cool with Young and Lips. He got this song with Young and Lips called Rolling Loud that I love.
yeah, I still go to war with my own brain. Grind up a new strain, spark one up and then the mood change. And I
Fire. Spark one up and then the mood change. Grinding up a new strain. Oh, I ain't nah. This the type of shit I'ma have to let him cook. Let me know if the audio cut out, because I gotta let him cook. Usually I stop it so it doesn't copyright us. But I gotta let him cook, bro.
yeah, I still go to war with my own brain. Grind up a new strain, spark one up and then the mood change. And I've been playing all season, not a few games. Still with the same brothers, eating since loose chains. They say the life that we lead ends in two ways. If my hands ain't in the mix, then I feel a little too strange. Never let the money get in between. Like Duchesne, my brothers got me this pendants and I don't want a new chain. We just
Ooh, 6'7". Yo, I ain't gonna lie. I've always liked Hooligan Hefts though. Like, he's not one of those rappers I'd be like, oh my God, shut up, get to the chorus. Or, oh my God, shut up. Yeah, you let Young and Lip sing. Like, he's one of those rappers I don't mind listening to. That's why I like Rolling Loud. I love Rolling Loud because I think he did that. Like, I like Hooligan Hefts. He be doing his thing.
full of prospering, not the ones gossiping. Cash out or crash out. Either way, I gotta win. Colored girl at 10. When finding my following, if not now, then when? Cause it's time that we're borrowing. See, I'm the first to break bread, the last to ask for favors. Fortune favors the brave, in the game we play is dangerous. Put food on the table, for some now strangers. If you think life's fair, you gotta flick through the pages. And I never fake nothing like my views. Organic, still eating good off my classics. Rock a bust down Ashley, they say I smell.
Ooh, never fake nothing. My views authentic. That's me. That's me. That's why I be so mad, because I got a personal Instagram page where I kind of just post like my vlogs, my reaction videos, or my funny shit. And then I got like my media page where I kind of post a little bit of, not necessarily music, just news, things of that nature. And sometimes I'll get like 1,000,000 views, and sometimes I'll get shit 2,000 views. And niggas be like, "Oh, you want some?" No, I'm not faking. Some videos genuinely do way better than others. This is true. This is true. And people, and it's a known fact that people view you more than they follow you. That's why most of these, not most of these platforms, all of the platforms pay you for views, not your follow account, because people view you more than they follow you. So you got to keep that in mind when you starting out doing content. You like, oh, these a little bit of views, or oh, I don't got my views and my followers don't match. Yeah, because people like to, people are nosy, you know. A quick lesson for today.
When a little heat is added, but I got it out the matter what's hate to ceramics. Still got tools like mechanics to make it up. Boys panic, multiple sixes in the car, but we far from satanic. Yeah, multiple sixes in the car, but we far from. They're asking me.
Fire, multiple sixes in the car, but we far from satanic. Ooh. Yo, I ain't gonna lie, Hooligan Hefs is walking on this shit. Like, I'm really impressed.
For advice for the younger gen, I could tell him how it is, but it's up to them. Just stay ready, stack bands, and stand on 10. Ops giving cops a hand, I can't comprehend. Like, what's it really for? Is it really war?
Fire, ops giving cops a hand, I can't comprehend. See, that's the thing. I feel like it's kind of like, I forgot his name, but he was in my Bronx vlog, and I've only done one Bronx vlog, so I can go back and look at that. But he said what a snitch was. He was like, if you signed up for a lifestyle, and when it didn't work out in your favor, you snitch. That's a snitch. That's a snitch. But if you never signed up for a lifestyle and something happened to you and you paying your taxes like a law-abiding citizen, snitch. I mean, I don't know. Isn't that not how that works? I don't know. I'm confused.
There's more to life, I know there's no morals anymore. You got a sad story, they can't wait to hear it all. Like the news, there's another one tomorrow getting broadcasted. You sack used to be the whack to get blasted. Now I'm fine.
Yo, the way the beat dropped and he just continued to keep the same aggression, but it kind of got a little bit more aggressive. This shit is cold, lads. Yo, lads, this shit cold, lads.
Dining with some champagne glasses. I spit that raw shit, Kirill, leave this unmastered. My future weren't bright, so I had to contrast it. Fuck that shit out, all the way through the darkness. Found my own way for the bot of no harness. Come up off ciphers and secret compartments. Hoodlum be the name and we slanging out garments.
Ooh. Yo, I need to listen. Yo, we gotta do a live stream and just listen to a whole Hooligan Hef's album. Does he have an album? Drop a comment.
Buying up the shelf, learned the game myself. It's funny cause it used to be shoelace belts. Yeah, we give them boys a belt, we them boys no milk. Pull dudes out on my shoulders like I'm working my delts. Clip farming beef on TikTok, LOL. Burning cats in 2026, LOL. When you do that, listen to nobody else. No one see the vision till you make the noise yourself. Yes.
10 out of 10. The video, perfect. He didn't do too much. The lyrics, perfect. He did too much, as he should. The flow, the way he put the words together, the confidence, the aggression, perfect. It's a perfect fucking song. It's a perfect rap song. If you think about a rap song, that's how it's supposed to sound. Shout out Hooligan Hefs. It's been a while since we heard some shit like that. That was that well put together. And it didn't make me feel like I was listening to some dumb shit. Like I didn't feel like my brain was being overly cooked. You know, that was nice. I like it. Young and Lips had the talent, but I don't think he has the hunger. I think Young and Lips got too comfortable. I think that's what happened with Young and Lips. When I think about Young and Lips, I think he just got way too comfortable, honestly. Like, I don't know, man. I think he dropped Misunderstood. That shit went crazy and he kind of just gave up. And it's like, you think about it, bro. He had something special. He needed to keep going and keep going and keep going. You got to keep your foot on the gas, bro. When you know you hot, keep going. Think of new shit to do, but keep fucking going. That's the only way. I'm telling you. I just think Young and Lips, he got to a certain point and he just stopped. Anyway, shout out to Gris Sparta. I love Gris Sparta. I think when it comes down to what's going on in the Australian streets, he's like the trap Lord Ross of Australia. But we just don't know who he is. But he puts the videos together so nicely. He usually knows what he's talking about. I'll say usually because I don't watch all his videos. But the ones I've watched, he's been correct. If you ever wanted to know what's going on in your city and you're not outside because you're getting money indoors, perfectly understandable. Or if you're a homebody, but you want to be aware of your surroundings, I highly recommend you watch a Grit Sparta video. Highly recommend. I'm super excited about this one because this is the complete breakdown of the of everything that's going on in the Australian streets with like the Alameddine family allegedly. This is all alleged because you don't know, right? But it's always good to stay alert. All right, so subscribe for the vibe. Let's get to it, lads. I love Grit Sparta. He's like so freaking awesome. Yeah, Young and Lips got way too comfortable. And now you know what's so funny? That's what it be too. That ain't gonna be me though. I promise you, lads. What? Telling you, that is not gonna be me. I'm gonna have my foot on the gas. You hear me? I'm gonna be doing 10-hour streams if I have to. I don't give a fuck. 10-hour streams. Hold on, lads. I gotta post news for my news channel. What? Hold on, lads. This shit is crazy. We're gonna get into this. But yes, I love Grit Sparta. He is so awesome. Hold on. What the hell? Some shit just happened yesterday. What the fuck? Look at this shit, lads. I be trying to tell people these niggas is off they rockers, okay? So apparently some fucking nutcase lost his mind and popped 8 of his children. First of all, I didn't even know people had 8 kids these days. Like 8 kids is crazy. How the fuck can you afford to have 8 kids? Rest in peace to those babies, man. I don't understand why shit like this happens. And then a lot of us don't realize how blessed we are. Like if we have nieces and nephews and great nieces, that is a blessing that they're still alive. These motherfuckers is losing it. These motherfuckers is killing their own children. You think they give a fuck about you? Get the fuck out of the way. I be trying to tell people these niggas is crazy, bro. Niggas just sit there all day and tell you about the devil that's underground, and then they'll tell you about God, which we all know about God, right? We all feel it. But they forget to tell you about whatever demons be here on earth with us. Cause you gotta be real demonic to do some shit like this, bro. How could you look at these kids' faces and shoot them? You sick son of a bitch. You 600.
It's a tragic situation. It not only affects the City Grove community, it affects our entire city. To have something like this occur, it's not a time to point fingers or try to blame anyone. The blame is on the person that did it. But I do want to use this opportunity to speak for this community, many of whom were out here today and just grief-stricken by this whole situation.
Tragedy in Louisiana. 8 children were shot and killed, others left wounded in the nation's deadliest shooting in more than 2 years. The scene of the unthinkable crime being described as unlike anything most of the police force had ever seen. The victims of the shooting ranging in age from just 1 to 12 years old. 7 of the children were related to the suspected gunman, who is now identified as Shamar Elkins. The New York Post reporting that he shared a picture of him with his kids at church on Facebook just 2 weeks prior, over Easter. For more, we are joined by Taylor Smith from our News Nation affiliate in Louisiana. Taylor, what's the latest?
That's right. Good evening. Its devastation has absolutely rocked this community. As you can see, this is the aftermath. The tape has gone down. Investigators, police have now gone home, but there is still much heartbreak felt in this area. From what we see right now, people have been bringing in flowers and balloons to pay their respects to the victims. Police say they have now identified the gunman as Shamar Elkin, and they say that this tragedy appeared to have unfolded inside of the family home. They say that 8 children were killed, 7 of them believed to be Elkin's own. Investigators say many of the victims appear to have been asleep when the shooting began early Sunday morning. They say that 7 victims were found inside of the residence, while an 8th child was discovered outside near the back of the home on the roof, suffering a gunshot wound to the head.
What the fuck? Like, yo, that shit is scary. Cause like, what? Like, he had to have been on some like possessed. Hear me out, lads. You gotta be possessed. Like something had to take over you. Because there's just no way. 2 weeks ago, you posted you and your kids. Beautiful, beautiful fucking family. And then you just wake up and just like, what the fuck? What? They just showed the picture. Where is it?
They say that 8 children were killed, 7 of them believed to be Elkin's own. Investigators say many of the victims appear to have been asleep when the shooting began early Sunday morning. They say that 7 victims were found inside of the residence, while an 8th child was discovered outside near the back of the home on the roof, suffering a gunshot wound to the head. Officers say that the first call for help came just before 5 a.m. and throughout the morning, investigators were seen blocking off the neighborhood while officers and detectives worked through what police are describing as a very large and complex crime scene. They say that the children's ages range from 1 to 14, very young. 2 adult women were also shot multiple times and remain in critical condition in the hospital. They say that one of those victims is believed to be the suspect's wife, and while the relationship between the suspect and the second woman have not yet been confirmed, they are working to get that information. For what now, we know that police say the suspect fled the scene in a stolen vehicle, leading officers on a pursuit into Bossier Parish. And during that pursuit, officers saw.
Okay, but now I have questions. Now I have questions. Now this is where the anger comes in. You know, because we're already emotional about it. I'm actually very emotional about it. I'm trying to, you know, but now I have questions because did he shoot the wife first? Who owned the gun? 2 weeks ago he was normal. What happened? And I say that to say the reason why I ask is because it takes a lot of time. And just hear me out, lads. To pop 8 people. And then you shot the wife. Right? So the wife didn't think to, I'm pretty sure, like, was there just one gun in the whole house? Because not for nothing, bro. Shot or not, I'm booming you, bro. Like, I'm not gonna sit there while you pop 8 of my children. Like, I'm shooting you. Like, are you crazy, bro? I can't even imagine
discharged their weapons, and the suspect was ultimately fatally shot. They say that this shooting spanned multiple areas from the home, and at one point, people inside attempted to escape by climbing onto the roof. Authorities say that the names of the victims have not yet been released at this time, and they're still waiting to notify the families. They also say that they are working to process evidence, and they are working to piece together what took place and what led up to this devastating crime. We will continue to keep you updated. Investigators are saying that police believe that Elkins was the only person who fired shots. At this point, the motive does remain still unclear. We will continue to keep you updated. For now, reporting live.
Man, that shit is fucked up. Rest in peace to those babies. Rest in peace to those babies. I can't even say like, oh guys, pay attention to signs, because just like we don't even know how we end up here. 2 weeks ago, shit was fine. Like 2 weeks ago, shit was all fucking fine. And this nigga just fucking loses his fucking mind. That shit is scary, son. That shit make you not want to get married or nothing, honestly. Because it's like, damn, I could marry somebody and they could just wake up one day and snap on me. That's how people be like, I know them. Man, you don't know nobody, bro. You don't know nobody. Shit is putrid. I think he has potential too. Zach, who's young? Zach, who Young and Lips? Zach, what did you disagree with? I got lost in the chat. I got distracted by that fucked up story. Putrid. That shit is putrid.
The Al-Amadeen network sits at the center of a growing storm in Sydney's west, with a wave of arson attacks, shootings, and payback strikes tearing through the streets. What's unfolding isn't random, it's a connected chain of retaliation, each hit fueling the next, as rivals come into action, and tensions spill across suburb after suburb. Police believe the violence is part of an escalating underworld conflict, one that's quickly spreading and showing no signs of slowing down.
Is that like all of this shit started over the tobacco, right? Allegedly. Is this over the tobacco? TT, what you doing? Shit, posting some shit on my news page. I never posted it last time, lads. I got distracted. I'm sorry, lads. Forgive me. Yo, some dad got electrocuted because he was trying to save his daughter's cat. What you would have did, lads? You would have saved your daughter cat, or like you would have risked getting electrocuted to save your child's cat? What you doing, lads? Lads, you lying. You would let your daughter's cat die, bro.
The earliest signs of escalation emerged in late 2025 when on 14th of November, Huncho was involved in a brawl outside the WP towing yard in Wetherill Park. It is believed that Huncho struck a man with a metal broom handle and was captured on CCTV. He was later arrested and charged.
Yo, what? They saying A Honcho did what? He hit a nigga with a metal broom, allegedly. What? What they saying? Nah, I wasn't disagreeing. Just don't know how much about Young and Lips. Oh, yeah, Young and Lips just had a lot of potential. He still has it. I just feel like, and then it's a lot of shit at the time when he was blowing up. There was a lot of shit going on with the beef, you know, and then he get like attacked. So, you know, that plays a part. So thoughts and praise to Young and Lips. He gonna find his sound back. He already got the sound. He just got to keep his foot on the gas.
Quickly spreading and showing no signs of slowing down. The earliest signs of escalation emerged in late 2025 when on 14th of November, Huncho was involved in a brawl outside the WP towing yard in Wetherill Park. It is believed that Huncho struck a man with a metal broom handle and was captured on CCTV.
Who's Huncho? Is that a Huncho or is that somebody else named Huncho?
He was later arrested and charged over this brawl as part of Operation Trident. Around a week later, in late November 2025, the same towing yard was sprayed with gunfire, involving around 25 rounds sprayed in a random drive-by shooting. Although the business itself is not accused of any wrongdoing, but it remains caught in the middle of ongoing disputes. The confrontation and shooting later became part of the wider backdrop to the conflict. More recently, at about 2:25 p.m. on Saturday 11th of April, police charged 3 men after a dangerous high-risk pursuit involving a stolen vehicle through Sydney's west. Officers from State Crime Command's Raptor Squad attempted to stop a stolen Audi on the Great Western Highway at Wentworthville. Police say the driver failed to stop, triggering a pursuit through multiple western Sydney suburbs. Earlier reports suggest the vehicle was first flagged after the occupants were seen wearing balaclavas in the car park of one LADZ, raising immediate concerns and prompting police.
I'm fucking weak. Look how the cop grabbed him, lads. Lads, yo. He said, get the fuck back over here, nigga. Where the fuck you think you going, nigga?
Earlier reports suggest the vehicle was first flagged after the occupants were seen wearing balaclavas in the car park of one LADZ, raising immediate concerns and prompting police attention. During the chase, occupants of the Audi were seen throwing petrol cans out of the moving vehicle onto the motorway, creating further danger for other road users. The pursuit ended on Hill Road in Lidcombe, after Raptor Squad officers rammed the vehicle to bring it to a stop. The three
Yo, Raptor Squad. Yo, Raptor Squad been doing this shit for some years now. I ain't gonna lie. I think Raptor Squad, I think they got it down packed now, you know? Like, I think they got their shit together, low-key.
occupants then fled on foot. With support from Paul Air, Dog Squad and Auburn Police Area Command, they were tracked and arrested nearby, following a foot pursuit. The men were later identified as Dean Saunders, Chase Jensen and Ethan McLaws, age 28 and 2 age 24, who were taken to Auburn Police Station. No injuries were reported. A search of the Audi uncovered a semi-automatic rifle, a pistol, and clone number plates. Police also confirmed the vehicle had been reported stolen from Edmondson Park in March this year. All items were seized for forensic examination. All 3 men were charged with firearm and criminal group offenses, including possessing
Yo, that shit crazy. They said A Honcho hit some nigga with a metal broom. Yo, A Honcho one of the ones, bro.
registered prohibited firearms, possessing an unregistered pistol in a public place, possessing ammunition without a license, and participating in a criminal group. It was later revealed the group had allegedly been lying in wait near a rugby league game, preparing to target Huncho, while he was there. Police are also investigating possible links between the group and a wider network known as G7, believed to involve young offenders allegedly used by higher-level criminals to carry out contract-style violence in Sydney's west. Following this, on Tuesday 14th of April at around 4 a.m., masked offenders targeted WP Towing again in an attempted
Oh, so yo, why I thought this whole time, I thought Raptor Squad started from 1-4 in that beef. I didn't. Okay, so Raptor Squad started from the airport brawl that happened way back in the day with Hell's Angels. Okay, so it's all making sense now. So yeah, Raptor Squad been doing this shit for some years now. You can't just pull a fast one on them guys, bro. He's from Mountie. Shout out Mountie. Mount Jura. They try to hit 800 at the football game. Nah, bro. Yo, they be so mad that 800 winning. Yo, lads, they be so mad that 800 winning. Yo, lads. They be tight, lads. Like, for real, lads. All right, lads, hold on. I gotta go heat up my food. I'm getting hungry. Ooh, I want to watch this too, lads. What's this? Oh, all right, we're gonna watch that when I get back. All right, let me go heat up my food real quick. I'll be right back. Let me put something on in the meantime. Raptor Squad, goddamn dogs. Yeah, because, yo, they used to harass 1-4. Y'all remember that? Telling you, they used to really, like, harass 1-4. That shit was crazy, bro. So what's the confusion? So, like, blood and YGs is different.
Yeah, hell yeah.
I mean, some people don't know. I mean, you're not from this.
LADZ was a hood thing, like the Bronx thing, whatever. You feel what I'm saying? That was a street joint. Blood, that shit was
Yeah,
national.
we all know. Okay.
National movement. But I was blood and YG when I hit the island.
He was both.
Yeah, I was both. When I hit the island, I was blood. The film was non-trick. And
There's a name for that, right? They call it, like, they use it in the comments, like double, like when you do both.
Oh, double jack?
You can do that.
I'm saying you're not supposed to, but I was running where I was doing whatever I wanted to do, however I wanted to do it.
All right, let's get it. Go to G's.
What's up, TT? Be outside, man.
We back again. This is the first sit down ever with TT. We not outside this time. We sitting down.
Sitting down, nigga, legs were hurting. You heard? You
Right.
know what I'm saying?
And besides, you used to running up and down them streets in the
I
Bronx.
used to play track though. Used to run track though.
In the
Play
Bronx?
tennis. Nah, in Queens.
Yeah, 'cause what happened to that dream? How you ended up that's a good dream, but then you went.
Went to jail.
Why you ain't stay focused on track?
I wasn't even focused on it from the beginning.
It just seemed to me that's what's good at
It's just something I was good at, something I just did for the moment, because my grandmother asked me. Whatever my grandmother asked me to do, I do. For me, besides stay out of trouble.
Why you ain't seen? That's crazy.
I was growing up in the hood, but niggas, you know how niggas is doing 1 minute, I ain't have my parents. My mom's was on drugs. She out there hustling on drugs. My uncle's hustling on drugs. Fucking my brother out there stealing cars. My sister across town going to school, being bad. I only have my grandparents, my grandfather, Chuck and Luck, shout out to him.
Well, so let's start from the beginning, because goddamn, that was a lot. Track team, mom not there. That's a lot. That's a story. So let's start from the beginning. So who is Buddha G's? And I know you said you want to stay away from that and you want to be shot caller. So I need to know the transition. Like Buddha G's no more. We can't call you that. You shot caller 100%.
Listen, I'm gonna break this shit down. Buddha, everybody that know me prior to going to jail, with me growing up from my hood, from my grandmother. I was a chubby little baby. I had the bracelets, the chains, little bald head. I used to sit Indian style, and my family used to rub my stomach for good luck. So my grandma's named me Buddha. Family. So as I, growing up, everybody know me as Buddha. I was, fighting in the hood. That's mandatory. Then everything else started coming into play as I was growing up. I went to jail. That's when the G's came. YGs, the gorillas.
Oh, so you turned YGs in jail?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
In 2006, under my son Wells, my transition from Wells to my son Jay Moy, told Jay.
So what's the confusion? So like blood and YGs is different.
Yeah, hell yeah.
I mean, some people don't know. I mean, you're not from this.
YGs was a hood thing, like the Bronx thing, whatever. You feel what I'm saying? That was a street joint. Blood, that shit.
I'm back, lads. Yo, A Honcho's free, right? Or is A Honcho back in jail? I hate that the beef gets so bad where we lose like our favorite artists. But shit, that should be millions of dollars worth of beef, so I get it though. I ain't gonna lie.
Arson attack. The group smashed a window, poured fuel inside, and tried to ignite the premises. While the fire is believed to have failed to fully take hold, footage of the incident quickly circulated online on Tuesday morning, showing at least 2 offenders and containing direct threats aimed at the Al-Madin network. The messaging warned of coordinated strikes, and suggested further attacks could continue into 2026.
Yo, you know how serious the beef gotta be for you to be burning down niggas' shit. Like these niggas, like remember, like it was in Australia where they was throwing grenades, right? Like you know how, like these niggas in America got switches. And we thought that was crazy. Like, oh my God, these niggas is inventing shit. These niggas just turning regular guns into machine-like guns. What the hell? And these niggas in Australia, they be like literally lighting people's houses on fire. Like niggas' houses be exploding. Niggas' cars be exploding. Like this, that's another level of beef, bro. That's another level.
It also named Alameddine figures John Ray Bazari and Rafat Alameddine as targets, who are based overseas. References to groups such as BFL and Lone Wolves also appeared, which were believed to possibly reflect newer or rebranded factions. Just days later, in the early hours of Tuesday 14th of April around 2 a.m., a brand new deli in Chester Hill was destroyed by fire, shortly after opening. Residents living in apartments above the business were forced to evacuate as flames spread through the building. The blaze caused significant damage, and police quickly began investigating whether it was connected to the same broader
See, like I just said, when you beef in Australia, prepare for your business to get blown up. Just think twice before you trying to beef. No funny shit. Them niggas will find your grandfather and kidnap that nigga. We've seen it. This is over huge money. I know. Millions and millions of dollars. Millions and millions of dollars, bro. I get it. But it's like, I get it, but I don't. Because it's like, it's enough money for us both. Like, let's work together. Like, that would be my thing, you know? Like, instead of us beefing, let's work together. Imagine how much money we could make if we work together. Is that lame?
pattern of organized crime-related retaliation being seen across Western Sydney. The timing of the incident added to concerns that a series of attacks was unfolding across different suburbs in a short period. The business was launched just 2 weeks earlier by local owner Adam Al-Hamid and was gaining traction before being gutted by the fire. Emergency crews managed to contain the blaze, stopping it from spreading to nearby shops and residences, while investigators began examining the cause and point of ignition. Police are now looking into possible underworld links, noting that Al-Ahmad's brother Assad has known associations with the Alameddine network and has previously survived attempts on his life.
Why they got the shit in his box?
The violence continued into Thursday morning, the 16th of April, when Royal Blends barbershop in Warwick Farm was targeted in a ram raid and arson attack. At around 2:20 a.m., a vehicle was driven into the shop front before the premises were set alight. Footage reported.
That's what I'm saying. Now imagine you had an appointment to get your hair cut tomorrow. But because these niggas is in that tobacco beef, these niggas done burned down the barbershop. Now you gotta get a whole new barber. This is what I'm saying. Like, think twice before you get into this type of beef. Like, this is a different type of beef.
Showed multiple masked men involved, with at least 3 seen fleeing as the fire took hold. The attack was later circulated online with claims it was carried out in retaliation for the earlier failed arson at WP Towing. The footage also included references to individuals linked to the wider dispute, involving the Coconut Cartel and Alameddine aligned figures. Among those named were Anthony Pele and Lorenzo Lamalu, both believed to be overseas. Police have stressed the barbershop itself is not accused of wrongdoing but has repeatedly been caught in the crossfire of escalating tit-for-tat attacks.
I mean, they're not randomly picking up the barbershop though, right? They are the ones behind the barbershop attack. Damn. Nah, I doubt. For real, they admitted that they was the ones that like burned down the barber. Nah, they wouldn't do that. They wouldn't do that, right? That's incriminating, right? They lied.
Following this, just before 7:45 a.m. on Saturday 18th of April, police responded to reports of gunfire at a home on Fairmont Street in Marylands, believed to be linked to Rafat Alameddine.
What the entire fuck, lads? Lads, nah, this shit is like, you see what's going on with like America in Iran, this is kind of like what's going on. Like, this is a war, bro. Like, machine guns, burning down houses, grenades. That's how they fight when they're at war. Like, that's how countries fight. That's how the military fight. But this is about money. I'm just telling you. And then it's like a shitload of money. Like, it's enough money for everybody, bro. I don't get it. I don't know, lads. I don't think I'm ever gonna get it, lads. Don't be mad at me, but I'm never gonna get it, bro. I'm telling you. I just don't think I'm ever gonna get it. It just doesn't make sense to me. Like, am I bugging, lads? Tell me I'm bugging if I'm bugging, bro. I don't even think I want the $1 million if I know that it come with all of this shit. Like, if I know the $1 million come with all this shit, bro, like, they can keep that shit. Look at all the shit it's coming with, bro. Niggas is getting shot. Niggas' grandfathers is getting kidnapped. Niggas' houses is getting shot. Mistaken identity. All of this shit because of some tobacco? Come on now. Come on now, lads. And then think about it. It's millions and millions of dollars. So it's not like niggas is hurting. Hear me out. It's millions and millions of dollars. Niggas ain't hurting. That shit crazy, bro.
The fucking day, Andre, fucking ugly hairline bitch. Yeah, no, stand it. All your other boys are...
Lads, what? Yo, lads, this shit is fucking crazy, gang. And then the fact that we're watching this shit on YouTube, like, they don't, you know how gangster you got it. They don't give a fuck. Like, yeah, nigga, bow. Yeah, nigga, stay out city, nigga, bow. Nigga, decide money, nigga, decide tobacco, nigga, bow. Yeah, yo, upload that shit. These niggas is gangster, bro. Like, you just, like, what do you think the cops, like, what do you think Raptor Squad thinks when they see shit like this? Like, download voice recognition. See if the voice is in the system, something. I don't know. I just don't trust technology enough to be incriminating myself and then posting it. I don't know.
Believed to be linked to Rafat Al-Madin.
Fuck you. The fucking day, Andre, fucking ugly hairline bitch. Yeah, no, stand it. All your other boys are straight. Get their fucking helmet on. Fuck these folks.
Yo, lads. And then it's like, they mad comfortable just shooting in broad daylight. You got to keep in mind, most niggas, when they at war, which we not, you know, it's disgusting, right? But this is what most niggas do. They do a drive-by. They'll come through a nigga block in the V, spin a nigga block, don't get out the car, just shoot from the car, possibly hit somebody's innocent child, but they pussy. That's what they do. Those are pussy niggas. Drive-by shooters, those are pussy niggas. Fuck you shooting for if you're not gonna walk up. You pussy. You wanna hit somebody's innocent child because you're so scary? Those are pussy people. It takes a different type of gangster to park the car, talk your shit while you're shooting at your ops. This nigga is parked, okay? Like, I can't make this up.
Yeah, Andre, fucking ugly hairline bitch. Yeah, no, stand it. All your other boys are straight. Get their fucking helmet on. Fuck these folks.
Bro, and he's still going, bro. Still going.
Fuck you. Yeah, we don't give a fuck, lad. Fuck it.
It was as bold as it gets, a burst of gunfire unleashed from the back seat of a white Porsche SUV, before the attackers sped off onto Centenary Road in Marylands. Officers from Cumberland Police Area Command arrived and established a crime scene. The white Porsche.
Lads, what y'all think about that shit? Let's now, lads. Bro really parked the car, bro. Is that not the most craziest thing you ever seen? Like, bro, how can you just... I can't wrap my head around that shit, lads. We've seen drive-by shootings, but we never seen a park and shoot before, lads. I've never seen that shit, bro. A park, talk your shit calmly, and shoot? Nah, we ain't never seen that shit before, lads. Come on, lads. Come on, lads. We ain't never seen that shit, lads. Is that not another level of gangster? Tell me I'm bugging, lads. That's another level of fucking gangster, bro. Shit is insane.
Get their fucking helmet on! Fuck these Fuck you! Yeah, we don't give a fuck, lad!
Well, we know y'all don't give a fuck, lads. Like, lad, we can see it, bro. Like, you don't even gotta tell us, lad. We can see that shit, bro. Like, that's they even sound like they toned, like, the conscience that they had, they turned it off.
Fuck these Fuck you! Yeah, we don't give a fuck, lad! Fuck it.
It was as bold as it gets, a burst of gunfire unleashed from the back seat of a white Porsche SUV, before the attackers sped off onto Centenary Road in Marylands. Officers from Cumberland Police Area Command arrived and established a crime scene. The white Porsche getaway car was dumped and seized at Constitution Hill later by police.
And you notice, they don't even, like, they don't commit crimes in, like, raggedy cars. Like, they're not parking and shooting in a Prius. Like, they're parking and shooting in a Porsche. Like, they be like, they be using luxury cars as hot cars. That shit is crazy.
Later, it was also reported that the Royal Blends barbershop in Casula had been shot at. It is part of the same chain of businesses previously targeted by the Alameddines at Warwick Farm, where police attended and set up a crime scene. In a separate incident, a shop called Little K's in Marylands was firebombed. That shop is also owned by Adam, the same owner of Chester's Deli, and the brother of Alameddine-linked figure Assad Alamed.
What is up with the fire? Like, I really can't wrap my head around the fire.
Go, lad, go. Okay. Fucking knife, man. Fucking knife, man. Fucking knife, man. Fucking knife, lad. Come on, cuz.
Not long after, police spotted a black SUV traveling along Woodville Road in Marylands. When the vehicle failed to stop, a pursuit was initiated through surrounding streets before being called off. The SUV was later found abandoned in Smithfield, where 2 people were arrested after a search of the area. Officers also recovered a firearm at the scene. Similar
Uh-oh, you know they in trouble.
violence had already been building earlier in February, when former National Rugby League winger Matt Utai was shot outside a home in Greenacre just after 6 a.m. The 44-year-old was hit in the shoulder and leg and rushed to hospital for surgery. Police believe he was not the intended target, describing the attack as a targeted drive-by carried out by occupants of an SUV that later fled. A burnt-out vehicle believed to be linked to the shooting was found soon after in Wiley Park.
Oh yeah, I remember when I reacted to the rugby player. But y'all was in the comments saying it wasn't mistaken identity. Did the news get it wrong? Like, drop a comment, let me know. I gotta go check on my food. But like, did they get it wrong though? I'm curious. Drop a comment. Time to eat, lads. I hate eating on camera because I be bodying this shit. Like, look what I got, lads. This shit look mad good. Look. Ooh, that's mac and cheese. I eat that. That's mac and cheese, right? And then that's barbecue chicken, right? And then that's seasoned broccoli. I'm about to body this shit. My Italian shorty put this shit together, right? Oh, they was looking for his son? Oh, that's what they said. They was looking for the rugby player's son. Oh, damn. Oh, yeah. I think I do remember reacting to that part. Yeah, let me pray. Hold on, guys. Amen. Hold on. Let me get my little bread out the way. I don't want nothing in my way when I'm eating. I'm about to body this. I hate wearing my hat like this. I look like a square. Ugh, no. But, yeah, because I put the hair to the back already, so. It's funny. I used to love wearing my hat backwards, but now I just feel like a loser wearing it like that.
Within hours, more incidents unfolded. Shots were fired at a home in St. Clair while a woman inside narrowly avoided injury, followed by a car fire in Colleton and another fire at Guilford West. Reports suggested Utai's son, Isaiah Utai, had links to individuals connected to the Alameddine network. His barber shop had previously been targeted in firebombings, and he has a known criminal history involving drugs, firearms, and robbery offenses. Speculation then also centered around the Coconut Cartel, a breakaway faction, believed to have once worked with the Alameddines, before a falling out. The group has been linked to recent
I remember that. And that was crazy. That was crazy.
attacks, including firebombings, and is thought to include members with ties to the Cavatai family. Following these incidents, Task Force Falcon operations were ramped up further, as police moved to disrupt organized crime activity and prevent retaliatory violence. Authorities believe the incidents are not isolated events but part of a broader and increasingly unstable conflict involving shifting alliances, overseas-based figures, and local actors carrying out attacks on the ground. Investigators are continuing to examine whether the recent wave of arson and firearm-related incidents is coordinated, while warning that further violence remains a real possibility across Sydney's west.
I don't know. Falcon Squad and Raptor Squad better get the fuck out the way, because, or at least be careful. They can't get out the way because they're law enforcement. But they gotta be careful because they got families too, you know, and this is a different set of gangsters. These are park and shooters. It's different.
However, it will be interesting to see how this conflict evolves as more players emerge from within the Alameddine network and its rivals. With names like Ali Yunus, John Ray Bazari, Rafat Alameddine, Anthony Pele and Lorenzo Lamalu already surfacing across multiple incidents, the pattern suggests a tightly connected web rather than isolated attacks. As police continue to apply pressure and Task Force Falcon expands its reach, the real question is whether this cycle of retaliation can be contained or if it escalates further, pulling in even more figures and stretching beyond Sydney's west. If you're looking for more exciting and eye-catching regular bikie and organized crime updates, don't hesitate, smash that subscribe button, spread the word rapidly, hit.
I ain't gonna lie. All of that over money. I get it. I get it. Because it goes from being about money to respect. It goes from being about respect to the principle. So I get it. Trust me. 100% get it. It just fucked up that the overall problem is money, you know? Money, 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 money. Okay, so why nobody told me about what is it, Daniel O'Shea? One of the lads sent me this. Lad, why you didn't tell me about Daniel O'Shea? Apparently, he was like this Melbourne, like he was like this guy, you know? He was the guy of Melbourne.
April 26th, 2019, a jogger made a grim discovery in Fawkner Park, a stretch of green in the heart of South Yarra, one of Melbourne's most affluent inner suburbs. A man was lying face down in the grass, unresponsive. Emergency services were called, and by 8:15 that night, he was declared dead. His name was Daniel O'Shea, he was 41 years old, and he had been shot multiple times. What followed was one of the most complex and secretive murder investigations Victoria Police had undertaken in years. A case that would take nearly 6 years to reach its conclusion and would ultimately pull back the curtain on the shadowy world of Melbourne's criminal underworld. Daniel O'Shea was not an ordinary victim. Known in underworld circles by the nickname the Shot Caller, Daniel had a significant criminal history. He had previously served time in prison for drug trafficking and was described by the Crown prosecution during his killer's trial as a career criminal, a man who moved in circles involving other serious criminals, including figures connected to Middle Eastern organised crime and...
Wait, time out. Time out. It took 6 years to find out who killed him. That's one. Secondly, may he rest in peace. I'm sure he done caught a lot of bodies as well. But yo, I didn't even know like when I think about Melbourne, I just think like luxury, calm, niggas is getting money, ain't nobody really beefing. I don't know. I don't know why I just think of the slum, not the complete slum, but when I think of Sydney, I just think of Mount Jurat, which is what I was introduced to. And I just automatically just, I don't know. I just get don't fuck around in Sydney. But the more I'm learning my history, Melbourne give it up too. Which I feel like I've came across some crazy Melbourne news, but it's like the more and more I hear about it, I'm like, I don't know. I feel like Melbourne is like might be neck and neck with Sydney when it comes to the violence. Am I bugging?
Outlaw motorcycle gangs. At the time of his death, he was living in a Queens Road apartment complex in Melbourne with his de facto partner. That evening, he had returned home from an outing with her and then left again on his own. Where he was going and why he went to Fawkner Park that night were questions that would haunt the investigation. But away from the criminal world, Daniel was someone else entirely to his family. His mother, Cheryl O'Shea, would later describe him as the glue that held them together. Cheryl had raised Daniel and his brother Jamie alone, having cut herself off from her own family of criminals. Jamie was born with a disability and faced many health challenges throughout his life, and Daniel had been a steadfast support through those struggles. When Cheryl stood in the Supreme Court of Victoria years later to deliver her victim impact statement, she spoke of waking every morning to the relentless reality that her son was gone and that there were no words sufficient to describe what that felt like. According to the evidence presented at trial, what happened in Fawkner Park that evening was not random. It was calculated, deliberate, and chillingly efficient. The Crown's case was that Daniel O'Shea had been lured or tracked to that location, and that his killer had been waiting for him. The forensic picture that emerged was brutal. A pathologist, Dr. Michael Burke.
I wonder if it was a female. I'm telling you, lads, take it from a female. Watch females. You gotta watch, you know? Sometimes I know that bitch look mad good and you want to meet up with her. Don't do it. I'm telling you. 9 times out of 10 it's a setup.
Performed the autopsy the following morning and found 5 gunshot injuries on Daniel's body. The cause of death was a shot to the right armpit that tore through the diaphragm, liver, lungs and heart, a necessarily fatal wound. A second bullet entered the forehead, another hit the left hip and buttock, travelling through bone in the pelvic region. A further shot struck the left lower back. 1 bullet passed through the cap Daniel was wearing. Ballistics evidence established that at least 5 shots had been fired towards him, though only 4 bullets could be located. The revolver used was a .38 caliber Smith & Wesson, and every fired cartridge casing recovered from the scene matched it. The jury also heard deeply disturbing testimony about how the shooting concluded. A witness told the court that the killer had later recounted that Daniel had screamed after the first bullet, and that the shooter had then turned him over and fired a final shot into his face, because the killer allegedly said he didn't want him to have an open casket. In the immediate aftermath, the area around Fawkner Park became a crime scene. Police can't.
Nah, bro. They hated this man. Homie said, nah, he died from the arm shot. But bro had to turn him around and shoot him in the face because they ain't want him to have an open casket. What type of sick shit? That's why we try to tell you, lads. And you better off going to work and getting a regular job, bro. Because ain't no way in hell. They ain't even want that nigga to rest in peace. Like, damn, like, you got him already. Like, damn.
Canvassed to the neighbourhood and spoke to witnesses who had heard sounds consistent with gunshots around 7:40 that evening. Several witnesses described seeing a man in dark clothing and a hoodie in a children's playground abutting Christchurch on the northeast corner of Fawkner Park, doing stretching movements and sit-ups with a backpack nearby. This man had been there at a time proximate to the shooting. The playground was approximately 500 metres from where Daniel's body was found. The day after the murder, 2 guns were discovered in leaf litter roughly 15 metres from that same playground. A .38 caliber Smith & Wesson revolver and a .22 caliber Walter pistol, the latter still fully loaded. The Smith & Wesson's ballistics would later be matched to the projectiles recovered from Daniel's body. Shortly afterward, the caretaker of Christ Church found a green and white plastic shopping bag discarded in the bushes of the church grounds. Inside were 2 bottles of mineral turpentine, a cigarette lighter, a black Anko bum bag, and 7 pieces of paper. Days later, after detectives examined nearby CCTV footage more closely, a pair of scrunched up gloves was found discarded in the church garden. Testing would later confirm gunshot residue on both the bum bag and the gloves.
Okay, so this sounds like a slam dunk case. What took so long? I'm confused. I'm confused, lads. But hold on, lads. BRB, I gotta put this in the kitchen. And then we're gonna blaze up and finish watching this. That was good, lads. Thanks for waiting, lads. Appreciate you. Let me just jump back into it.
Police also scrutinised CCTV footage from surrounding homes and businesses. A figure emerged from the footage. A man in a green cap, seen leaving Faulkner Park and making his way through the Christchurch car park around the time of the murder. He was captured on camera removing his gloves near the garden where they were later found. This man became the central focus of the investigation. Investigators traced the mystery man's movements back even further. At 11:34 that same morning, hours before the murder, a cash purchase had been made at the Kmart in Burwood East, not far from where the suspect would later be identified as living. The items bought were striking in their specificity: a pack of chewing gum, a green BBL cricket cap, a long-sleeve black t-shirt.
I guess that's the Hitman kit right there, you know? That's the Hitman starter kit.
Men's track pants, an Anko bum bag, and a grey and black commuter backpack. The bum bag matched the one later found by the Christchurch caretaker. The cap, shirt and track pants appeared to match exactly what the man in the CCTV footage was wearing during the murder. The Crown's submission was straightforward. The killer had gone shopping for his disguise on the morning of the murder, paid cash to avoid a paper trail, dressed for the job, carried out the execution, and then fled, discarding his gloves, his bag, and his 2 guns as he went. The turpentine and lighter, the prosecution argued, had been brought to destroy evidence, but were ultimately abandoned unused. Perhaps because the killer panicked when he saw families still in the playground area as he made his escape. Despite the weight of forensic and CCTV evidence gathered, police could not immediately
Clearly, because you said it took mad years. Like, what?
identify the man in the green cap. An unknown DNA profile, dubbed Unknown Profile A, was detected on the Smith & Wesson revolver, the right-hand glove, and the handles of the green and white shopping bag. But without a match in the database, it led nowhere. The case went cold. Nearly 2 years passed. Then, in 2021, police arrested a witness in connection with a violent armed robbery, a so-called run-through, at a factory being used to store large quantities of
What's a what through? Is that like a smash and grab? Like, would they just pull up and just start grabbing shit type shit? Is that a run through?
contraband cigarettes. The occupants of that factory, it turned out, were connected to an organised criminal syndicate. One of those occupants told police, while in custody, that he had information about the murder of Daniel O'Shea. He named the man who had done it. That name was Jason Milhuisen. Acting on this information, police obtained a DNA sample from Jason. The results were significant. His DNA provided very strong support for the proposition that he had handled the green and white shopping bag, and extremely strong support for the conclusion that he had
Damn, he was doing so good, yo. He almost got away with it, bro.
worn the right-hand glove and gripped the Smith & Wesson revolver. The DNA profile that had sat unnamed for almost 2 years had a name now. Jason was arrested in Burwood on April 22nd, 2021 and charged with murder. His name was suppressed by the court at the time, at his defence team's request, over concerns for his safety given Daniel's criminal connections. He would remain on remand for over 3 years before the case finally went to trial. The trial of Jason...
Damn, did they poke him up in jail? What happened? This is crazy, lads. And I wonder, like, how did he let him get close? Like, who was he originally meeting up with? Like, who set him up? This is giving me chills, lads.
Milhuisen began in late 2024 and ran for 20 days. The prosecution's case rested on a combination of forensic evidence, CCTV footage, and the testimony of the witness who had come forward in 2021. Jason's own counsel conceded at trial that the man in the green cap seen on CCTV on the night of the murder was, in fact, their client. The dispute was not whether Jason had been in Faulkner Park that night, it was whether he had been the one to pull the trigger. The defense argued that the witness was untruthful and unreliable. They pointed to a second witness, who had come forward, suggesting that a senior member of an outlaw motorcycle gang had admitted responsibility for Daniel's murder, raising the possibility that a
Nah, you talking on the bikies, boy, it's over for him. Whoever that witness is must ain't really care about life too much.
another person or group, perhaps connected to a failed drug importation, had arranged for Daniel to be killed. Jason's legal team invited the jury to consider whether the evidence was consistent with someone else having been the shooter, and whether their client might have been in the park for entirely different reasons. The jury rejected that case in its entirety. On December 19th, 2024, after 20 days of evidence, they returned a verdict of guilty. The picture that emerged of Jason Millwison during sentencing was of a man whose life had taken a dramatically wrong turn. He was 33 years old at the time of the murder. He had previously served in the French Foreign Legion and then in the New Zealand Army, leaving the latter due to a knee injury. He had no significant prior criminal history. His record contained only minor and historical
Damn. But you know, he probably did that shit because he needed that bag. That's really what it boils down to.
theft and driving related matters, none of which had resulted in a custodial sentence. He was described by his defense as a doting parent, a man with a blue-collar employment background, and someone with strong family support. His sister provided a testimonial to the court speaking to the hardship he had endured on remand and the support his family intended to provide during his imprisonment. Since his arrest in April 2021, Jason had been held under a particularly onerous prison management regime, partly as a result of threats made by associates of Daniel O'Shea. The sentencing judge acknowledged this, noting that it had made his time in custody more difficult and that these conditions might persist. She also noted that
I mean, shit, he probably was safer in jail though than on them streets. Them streets, they was definitely gonna light his ass up.
during his remand, he had become progressively alienated from his children, including a daughter, now 4 years old, whom he has never met. Despite all of this, Justice Jane Dixon of the Victorian Supreme Court found that Jason had shown no remorse whatsoever. His counsel conceded as much. He maintained his innocence and indicated his intention to appeal the conviction. On May 16th, 2025, Jason Millwison appeared before Justice Jane Dixon for sentencing. He refused to stand when asked to do so. He sat in the dock and stared at the judge as she delivered her remarks. Justice Dixon was unequivocal. She found that the murder had all the hallmarks of a planned hit, a premeditated, professionally executed killing carried out at the behest of another person or group. She
Yeah, I'm telling you, he did it for that bag, bro.
accepted the Crown's characterization of Jason as a gun for hire, a man who held no personal animosity towards Daniel O'Shea and who had killed him not out of any grievance but as a service at someone else's direction. Whether he was paid for this, and by whom, remained unknown. Aspects of the case, the judge noted, that may never be fully resolved. She found the offending to be objectively very serious, aggravated by the planning and premeditation involved, the brazen nature of the killing in a public park in the early evening, and the reckless disregard shown for public safety in abandoning 2 firearms, one of them fully loaded, in a location where children were playing the very
Oh yeah, that's crazy. I just thought about that. I forgot they say they found the guns abandoned in the park. Yeah, he bugging. He bugging. And it was fully loaded. Them kids could have did damage. Hell no. Hell no. Let me see what the judge gave him, bro. That's crazy.
next morning. She also reflected on the impact of the crime on Cheryl O'Shea, who had addressed her son's killer directly in court, telling him through tears that her grief was relentless and that he was fortunate still to have his family when she had lost hers. The sentence handed down was 32 years imprisonment, with a non-parole period of 25 years. This was above the standard sentence for murder in Victoria, reflecting the court's assessment of the exceptional seriousness of the offence and Jason's high degree.
Yeah, because that shit was sloppy. That was a sloppy hit, bro. But damn, 32 years to be looking over your shoulders. And then they probably still not gonna let that shit go. When he get out in 32 years, they still gonna want his head. That shit crazy.
Of moral culpability. With time already served on remand counted toward his sentence, Jason Milwison will not be eligible for parole until 2046. He will be 60 years old. Despite the conviction, several...
I'm telling you, at 60, they'll still clap him. I'm telling you, at 60, they'll still clap him. That's a fact. We've seen it. We've seen it.
significant questions remain unanswered. Who ordered the killing of Daniel O'Shea? The Crown's case pointed to a criminal syndicate, with suggestions that Daniel had been perceived as a threat to a drug importation operation, that he was going to take everything away from them. The defense, meanwhile, pointed to an outlaw motorcycle gang and a debt arising from a failed importation. Neither version was definitively established at trial, and Justice Dixon acknowledged that certain details about the arrangement between Jason and whoever commissioned the murder remain opaque. What is clear is...
See, he held it down. He ain't snitched because he knew if he would have snitched, he would have had double niggas on his head. Pause. But that's a fact. He would have had the niggas that's trying to avenge his death, Daniel, and then he would have had the niggas he snitched on his ass. So that wouldn't have been smart. He lucky he held it down.
Is that Daniel O'Shea was drawn to that park on a spring evening by someone who knew where he would be and wanted him dead. The network that arranged his killing, if indeed it extended beyond Jason, has never been prosecuted. That thread, as of today, remains unresolved. The murder of Daniel O'Shea sits at the intersection of two worlds. The world of organised crime, where violence is a tool of commerce and silence is enforced by fear, and the world of an ordinary family, a mother, a disabled brother, a partner, left to carry the weight of a loss they did nothing.
That's how the war would be though. Like, it's like you can't really pick a side. Like, you know, fucked up part about it, but that's the war, man. Scary when you think about it. May he rest in peace though, man. Why is this showing up? Like, oh my god. That shit just blew me. What up, lads, though? How y'all feeling? We 2 hours in. We did that. We about to wrap this up. I'll be back again tomorrow, same time, lads, same time. I want to go back into this story. It seems like there's more details. Rest in peace to those 8 children. Thoughts and prayers to the family. Let's get into it.
Some heartbreaking news. Our nation saw its deadliest mass shooting in years when a Louisiana man shot and killed 8 children this morning. Tonight, we're learning more about that gunman, Shamar.
Look at this fucking demonic, sick, twisted bastard, bro. How do you shoot 8 kids? How do you look 8 kids in their innocent faces and just shoot them? Then he shot his wife too. What a sick son of a bitch. Mind you, they said 2 weeks ago he posted his family. How do you go from that to this within 2 weeks? That's why when people be like, oh, I know them. Nah, you don't know nobody, bro. These motherfuckers is switched like this, bro.
Elkins, who was the father of 7, deadliest mass shooting in years when a Louisiana man shot and killed 8 children this morning. Tonight, we're learning more about that gunman, Shamar Elkins, who was the father of 7 of those 8 slain children. Tonight, the community of Shreveport has been left shattered. The children, 3 boys and 5 girls, ranging in age from 3 to 11.
Police say the crime scene spans 2 houses. It ended when officers opened fire on the gunman during a police chase. Eyewitness News reporter Tim Pulliam is live now with new details tonight. Tim?
Liz, Jory, we now know the names of the 8 kids shot and killed, and we're also learning that the shooter had ties to the military and was known to police. This is a Facebook image of the Louisiana man law enforcement believe is a cold-blooded killer. Shreveport police identifying him as Shamari Elkins, the alleged gunman who shot and killed 8 kids, at least 7 of them.
You see, and they said that he used to be in the military. What the fuck they be doing to these niggas in the military? And if y'all know y'all fucking them up in the head, why y'all just be sending them back to us without the proper treatment? Like, y'all don't give them the resources. Y'all be playing with their money. You already know they fucked up in the head. Y'all gonna push them over the edge. I'm not blaming the military, but at the same time, shit, we gotta blame somebody here. We gotta blame somebody here. They be serving and they be coming back fucked up into these families. Then they leave their wives to have to deal with that shit. Their wives aren't trained on that to deal with that mentally unstable, just left the military type of shit.
Were his own flesh and blood. The coroner released their name, identifying him as Shamari Elkins, the alleged gunman who shot and killed 8 kids. At least 7 of them were his own flesh and blood. The coroner released their names, a total of 7 siblings and a cousin ranging in age from 3 to 11, Jayla, Shayla, Kayla, Layla, Markaden, Soraya, Kedarian, and Braylon. Neighbors mourned their deaths at the crime scene.
How sick can you be, bro? Like what took over his brain? He just posted his family 2 weeks ago. What the fuck? If that's not the most scariest shit we've heard in a long time.
3 to 11, Jayla, Shayla, Kayla, Layla, Markaden, Soraya, Kedarian, and Braylon. Neighbors mourned their deaths at the crime scene.
This is not a freaking joke. This is real, and this is the result when someone snaps.
Police are still trying to determine what motivated the shooting. The attack began before sunrise when police say the suspect shot a woman at one home and then drove to another house to unleash more violence.
The gray house is the house in which 7 children were located inside that were deceased. There was an additional deceased child that looked like he had tried to escape the residence out the back on the roof.
Officers say a second woman was shot and is believed to be the mother of the suspect's children. Both women are now in the hospital in critical condition. Officers fired at the suspect during a chase after he carjacked the vehicle at gunpoint. ABC News reporting the 31-year-old joined the Louisiana National Guard in 2013 and served 7 years without being deployed. The shooting took place in House Speaker Mike Johnson's district. He offered thoughts and prayers to the family. The shooting impacting people beyond Louisiana. The mayor of Shreveport highlighting that in his statement that reads in part, "Tragedy like this does not belong to one family alone. It belongs to all of us. Today, our community is grieving the unimaginable loss of innocent."
I ain't gonna lie, America gotta do something about these guns, bruh. They gotta do something about these guns.
Children. There are no words that can make sense of it and no distance that shields us from it.
Take out this evil out of our nation, out of our parish, out of our city, out of our lives, God. We know mental illness is real, God.
This attack considered one of the deadliest mass shootings in Louisiana. The community asking for prayers.
This community needs you. I need you. Because how do we get through this?
Can you imagine them officers that had to walk in and see that, man? Pray for the officers, pray for the family, man. This shit is crazy, bro. Pray for America. Gun violence is taking a crazy turn. Yo, lads, we 2 hours and 30 minutes in. I'm super, super proud of us. See you tomorrow, same time. Drop those comments. Anything you need me to react to, we gonna react to it. You heard? It's a fucked up story, bro. Shout out Zach. Shout out Innocent. Shout out